And it's very Israeli. And I have an Israeli friend, and I said, well, it's popular there, right? Right? There, you know Ophira is in Israel? And he goes, no. Old name, nobody wants it. Right. Yeah, I'm the Mabel of Jerusalem, everybody. Just call me Tel Aviv Eunice. So I have a coffee name, and if anyone here has a weird name, I want to hear it, because if you have a weird name, you get into the vibe. You go into a Starbucks or whatever, and you use your coffee name. You use your caffeine alter ego. You have your Java pseudonym that you use to get your caffeine with as little issue as possible. Okay, who has one? You have one? Okay, what's your real name? Alian. Yeah, that's way too hard. Yeah, that's got syllables, and it sounds like too many other things. All right. Okay, so what's your coffee name? Ellie.
So cute.
Nice, so cute. So cute. I love that you're like, and I am very cute as an Ellie. I'm extremely cute as an Ellie. And is that an L-L-Y, Ellie? Actually, why? You don't care. It's not your real name. Who cares how you spell it? Yeah. Yes. Who cares? Okay, my real name's Ophira, and my coffee name is Joan. Joan. That's a good one, right? Joan. And it goes great. It goes over great. However, there was a misstep because I went into a Starbucks. I went into a Starbucks and I was like, hey, can I get a medium coffee? And the name is Joan. And then I just waited. And the barista goes, that's my name too! And I was like, oh, no, I've never planned for this moment. And she goes, do you also hate the nickname Joni? And I was like, I've never created a backstory for my character. All I had to say was yes. Do you hate the nickname Joni? Yes. Move it on. But instead I just went, it's actually not my real name. It's not my real name. And she goes, what? She looks sort of angry and confused. And I went, no. I like that name. I like that name because it's simple. Okay, let's agree. That's not an insult. That is not an insult. Sort of sounds like one, but it's not a real insult. But she took it as one. And she goes, well, what's your real name? And I go, Ophira. And she's like, what? I go, Ophira. And she goes, that's a stupid name. And then she took the coffee cup and the Sharpie, and she wrote Joni on it. And that's how I got my coffee. Mm-hmm. Yep. I was served in more than one way at that Starbucks. And you know what? I find their employees and their coffee bitter.
The only kind of music I don't like is world music. It's the only music that's so shitty that no one country will take credit for it. You hear it and you're like, hey, Zimbabwe, that's you guys, right? And Zimbabwe's like, Speaking of airports, I was at the Rochester airport the other day. Thank you. I was at the Rochester airport and I got off the plane and they have all these rocking chairs everywhere, like all over the airport there's rocking chairs, and I was just like, I get it. I know like the idea is like they're trying to get me to slow down and relax or whatever, but I was just like, it's not gonna work. I'm here to fuck. Some nights I don't even get that one, I gotta be honest. I stand by it. I stand by it. I've been hanging out at a Guitar Center a lot lately. I like to just go there and rip some fucking solos, you know? I'll like walk in there, there'll be some like 15-year-old kid playing the guitar, playing like Ed Sheeran or some bullshit. I'm like, give me that fucking thing. And then I'm like, you sit down, and then I just start ripping some solos, and then he's like, I want to get out of here, mister. I'm like, you sit the fuck down. And then I just keep ripping some solos, and he's like, you're scaring me, mister. I'm like, you're damn right I'm scaring you. And then I just keep ripping some solos, and then he starts crying, then his mom comes in, and she's all pissed off, but she's also like kind of turned on because of all the sweet solos I've been ripping. And I like Guitar Center because it's the only store I can think of that can get away with vaguely threatening radio ads. Like they have like the guy with like the low, boomy voice, and he's like, Guitar Guitar Center. Come on down. You find it anywhere else for less and we'll kick your fucking ass, you piece of shit. It's like, well, hold up a second, Guitar Center. I'll pay full price. I don't want any conflict. I was just thinking of getting some strings. I don't know. Or they'll make these offers that seem like too good to be true. They're like, Guitar Center, this Memorial Day weekend, come on down and spend over $500 and we'll let you take Chris from the keyboard department in the back and do whatever the fuck you want with him. It's like, hold up a second, Guitar Center. I was just thinking of getting a ukulele for my niece. She's shown an interest in music. I don't know. Guitar Center. This Thanksgiving, buy any guitar and amp combo and we'll let you take Don, the floor manager, out by the dumpsters and humiliate him in front of his whole fucking family. It's like, hold up a second, Guitar Center. I went to high school with Don. He's a good man. I don't want any part of this. Guitar Center. You remember that kid, Danny, that went missing the summer after junior year? He's been in our basement this whole time. Come on down and put cigarettes out on his face. It's like, whoa, hold up. There's not even anything in that for you, Guitar Center. I'm losing interest in music real fast. It's a weird store is my point. I went to Norway recently. Thank you. That's true. I got asked to do a comedy festival in Norway, so I just flew the fuck over there. And before I went, though, a friend of mine here in New York was like, Dave, how are you going to do comedy in Norway? Do they even understand? That's how he talks. He's a fucking idiot. But here's the cool thing about Norway is everyone in Norway speaks perfect English, right? Only they only speak it when they're talking to you or when they're saying your name, right? So like, I don't speak a word of Norwegian, right? So I was over there in Norway hanging out with the Norwegian people and they're just like, Norwegian, Dave Hill, and I was like, what? Norwegian, Dave Hill, I'm like, what's going on? Norwegian. Dave Hill, I'm like, what? So it's kind of like being a dog, right? Like, I have no idea what's going on, but I'm like pretty sure we're having a really good time. And they say my name every once in a while, and I run over, I'm like, whoa, what's going on? Are we going outside? What are we doing? And I'm like, oh, nothing, I'll go lie back down on the floor and go to sleep for 4 hours. But the best thing about Norway is the people there are like just the most gorgeous, most attractive, just tallest, most just beautiful people I've ever seen in my whole life. Like normally I'm into women, but like I got over there to Norway and like I wanted to make out with the women, I wanted to make out with the men, I wanted to make out with like little old ladies, I wanted to make out with like even littler old men, but like no one in Norway wanted anything to do with me because compared to them I'm sort of like this gnarled up little troll man. They're like, oh, that's Dave, go poke him with a stick, we'll get him in the morning. And so I was asking, I was like, what's the deal? Like, how are you guys all so attractive? I've never seen anything like it. And they're like, oh, it's because of the Vikings. And I'm like, what do you mean? They explained it to me. So the Vikings, hundreds of years ago in Norway, would get in their Viking ships and just sail all over Europe and just start raping and pillaging and plundering. That was like the three main areas of interest: raping, pillaging, and plundering. And they did other stuff, like they would like go into a bar and like run up like a huge tab, and like at the end the bartender would like give them the bill and they'd be like, oh, I forgot my wallet. Or someone would be wearing like a perfectly nice outfit and they'd be like, wow, you're really gonna wear that? But it was mostly the raping and the pillaging and the plundering. And it would go on for weeks and weeks at a time until somebody in whatever country they were in would just be like, you guys, you Vikings are just being dicks now. And they'd be like, oh, sorry, you're right, we should probably get going back to Norway. But before they would go, they would find the most beautiful women in whatever country they were in, and they would take them back to Norway and have babies and like and have families, like raise families. And like, it's horrible what the Vikings did. Like, I don't condone anything the Vikings did. Like, you won't find anyone more against raping, pillaging, and plundering than plundering. I can honestly go either way on. My point is, when you go to Norway now, hundreds of years later, and you look around and you realize, like, it's actually worked out really well. Shame on you, Vikings, but also good job, Vikings. Kind of winding down here, and I want to say, I'm a hopeless romantic, as many of you know. I'm a super hopeless romantic, but I mean it in like the old-fashioned sense of the word, right? Like I dream of meeting like a really great girl, and we start dating and like really get to know each other really well till I know like she's the one, right? And then I work up the courage to ask her dad how much money he'll give me to leave town and never contact her again. Thank you. You know, we joke around a lot here at Union Hall. And I think we've had quite a bit of fun tonight. Thank you. But I want to get serious for a minute. I'm lucky enough to have found someone to spend, this next few weeks with. But I know some of you maybe are not that lucky. Are there any single people here tonight? All right, so yeah, like a lot. Okay, so and any couples, any married? All right, this is for you then too. I want everyone here tonight to find someone to share your life with. So I've taken the liberty of writing pickup lines for all of you who are still looking for someone. And these are pickup lines that will work whether you're a man or you're a woman or however you identify, and whoever you're after, whatever scenario you're after for a relationship. These pickup lines will work 100% of the time. They're absolutely flawless. But these are pickup lines that will only work in New York City. So, but is there anyone here tonight who does not live in New York? What is the shitty place you live in? You sound so upset. Where do you live?
I live in the village of Catskill.
Oh, beautiful this time of year. I love that place. Anyone else live anywhere else outside of New York? Catskills. Where do you live?
New Hampshire.
Where in New Hampshire?
Merrimack.
Any other place? Any other Merrimack with Catskills or anywhere else?
Yes.
Where?
Yeah.
Where?
I'm French.
You're French?
Yeah.
That doesn't answer the question.
I don't live here.
You don't live here? But where do you live?
In France.
Don't make me work that hard. Jesus. In France. It sounded, you sold it, I'll give you that. Okay. Where in France? Oh, I stumped you. Now we gotta come up with a city in that country we lied about. Oh, Lyon. I used to summer there. All right, so these, I do have pickup lines. I do have something for you, whether you live in Lyon, Merrimack, New Hampshire, Catskills. Did I forget anywhere? I fucking nailed it. But these are primarily pickup lines that will only work in New York City. And I think that this is, again, mood music would be really good for this. So let me get you started, guys. All right, jump in whenever you want. Drummer, what is that sort of jazzy thing you're doing? Stop. No, don't. Just do whatever the fuck you want. Make it sexy, make it sexy. Bring it down, guys. I didn't say to hit it really hard and then just... Jesus. Worst $40 I ever spent. All right, here we go. First one. Once again, these are pickup lines that will only work in New York City. First one. Are you the Staten Island Ferry? Because I would like to ride you entirely free of charge. All right, bring it down, guys. Once again, these are pickup lines that will only work in New York City. Are you the L train? Cause I'm about to interrupt your service. Every night and weekend until April. At which point I'd like to shut you down entirely for at least the next 15 months. Bring it down, guys. All right, next one. All right, I want to throw you a little curveball. Are you the G train? Because I heard that despite rumors to the contrary, you actually come quite frequently. All right, this next one will work in the Catskills. It will work in Merrimack, New Hampshire, and surrounding areas. It will work in Lyon, France. It will work anywhere in the world, arguably. But I think it will work especially well here in New York City. Are you Starbucks? Because I'm about to destroy your bathroom. He knows what I'm talking about. All right, I just want to do like 40 or 50 more of these. All right, this is the last one. This is a pickup line that will only work in New York City between 34th Street and 57th Street. So if you work in Midtown, you're welcome. Are you the Port Authority bus terminal? Because I would like to pass out inside you. And eventually wake up in New Jersey. Thank you.
I had a beard for a while.